Could you cooperate with me? That's better. Mucho better. All right, folks, as I was getting out here on the water, I saw some isolated rocks right over here by a hazard buoy. That's always the sign I look for when fishing new areas, looking for structure, especially isolated structure like that. You know, just rocks out in the middle of nowhere. Pretty good spot to catch some fish. So I know the last time that I fished out here, the water is probably a good 30 feet lower than it is right now. And it was probably a couple of years ago. So I really don't know what to expect or really what to look for out here. All I know is that, you know, as we venture back into this cove, there's going to be a lot of brush, a lot of structure and stuff for us to fish. Trees and stumps and whatnot to flip a jig around, or Texas rig or whatever. Just kind of fish the way I like to. It'll be good. It'll be good. I'm excited, especially now as we're getting closer to this rock. Now the water is not as clear as it is down south, but it's not too bad. Yeah. Let me check my paddle. Let's see. Oh, we've got like 3 feet of visibility. That is pretty nice. Now I've got 2 little swim baits, white and chartreuse. They're 1/4 ounce swim baits, so we should be able to fish these off the bottom and swim them. If we burn them really fast, we'll be able to fish them top water, but I don't know if that's going to be what we need today. That's a fish. What do we got? White bass? It's gotta be a white bass. Yeah. What's happening, buddy? Oh, I need to let out a little slack. Back on the white bass grind, thank you. Sit down, dude. Chill. Thank you, sir. Now I am definitely gonna keep this little guy. He's gonna flop around. He's probably the smallest white bass I've caught this year. Man, those little guys, they play so good. I love a good white bass bite. If that's all we catch today, I'm not gonna be too upset. All right, guys, we are back here in this cove, and there's a big island right here. Big compared to the last one we just fished, but it looks really good to me. I decided I'd come back here just to see if there's any shade. I think that's really gonna be the ticket right now anyway. It's fishing shade. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you something real quick. Boom. This right here. Little shad. He's still alive, but It is so close. That, I mean, this thing, looks like he's been chewed up and spit out. But look at the resemblance of these two lures, man. It's crazy. And that is why I keep a jerkbait tied on. Oh, that was not a fish. That's a fish. Come on, dude. Be a good one. Be a good one. He's a decent one. He is decent. Where's my net? Come on, buddy. Oh. We got him. Fellas, we got him. Whoa. Now this bass right here is interesting. Come on, let go hook. Look at his upper lip. His lip is all jacked up. But that is a nice fish, about 1.5 pounds or so. Not quite 2 pounds, but he's a nice long fish. I love it. Not quite a largemouth, but he's a beautiful, beautiful fish. Let's get our phone out. Boom. The Ned rig for the win. They call it the Deadly Nedley for a reason. These Guggen rattling Neds are definitely one of my favorites. This is not the most exciting method of fishing by any means, but it is effective. Whoa. That's why I love it. I use it so much. Whoa. Let's go right back over there. Maybe there's another one. Maybe there's a female over there with him. That's another one. Back to back. Oh, he spit it. Dang it. Yeah, it's gonna be a bottom bite kind of day, I think. That one was definitely more aggressive. You know, of course I get into an area I want to fish and fish slow and start catching fish, the wind starts to pick up. I was really hoping the wind wasn't going to be bad. I was really expecting just a nice chill day. This is too much to ask for, I guess. Too much to ask for. Alright, so now we've got the wind back again. Unfortunately. So I've just tied on a crankbait. Maybe the wind will, you know, get these bass fired up. Chasing some bait. We know that for a fact now that there's bait stuff back here in this cove. We saw that one shad. I just know that these bass are kind of keyed in on the bottom just from fishing that Ned rig. So I don't know if they'll be apt to come out and play with me. I just can't sit still long enough to effectively fish a Ned rig or a wacky rig the way I want to. You can see just by watching the bank how fast I'm moving. You know, he's a little tough. I like fishing crankbaits, I just don't know if I'm super confident in them right now. As I just catch a fish. White bass, it's gotta be white bass. He's fighting too good. That is not a white bass. Dude. I'm over here trashing the crankbait and it's over here working. All right. Okay. Nice little guy. There we go. Boom. A little bit smaller than our first one, I think. But that's still a good looking fish. Can't be too mad at it. There we go. Whoa. That's funny, I can't believe I was just trashing this thing and catch a fish right there on like the second cast with it. Brandon is hooked. What? Another one? Sick. Brandon's on the crappie grab. Hold on to him for a second. Let me get over there. Probably a shad. Maybe a shad. Show me that paper mouth bass. Dude, that thing is big.
He's smaller than the last one. He's smaller than the one I caught yesterday.
Dude, that thing is nice.
The last one I could fit like 4 fingers in.
Throw him right there.
Let me get a release on him and figure out throw him back.
Oh, I'm gonna keep him. I've got my white bass behind my seat too. He's thin.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful fish, dude. Good job. He'll make a good sandwich. Oh, I don't mean to drift into your honey hole. All right, guys, we're gonna call the video right here. I'm kicking back in the kayak right now, so the wind has definitely kind of, you know, hurt the way that I've been wanting to fish. We did catch another largemouth on crankbait, but we only caught that other one, so I think that was just kind of a fluke. And then we fished some more. Got that crappie from Brandon, which is a beast. Tried to catch some more of them, not happening. And it's just way too windy to be fishing any type of finesse baits. You cannot stay still long enough for anything. And so, oh gosh, we are getting a little close to the bank here. Ah. But anyway, we're gonna call the video right here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will catch y'all on the next one.